to this appearance panel. We'll just open up the appearance panel. And now you can see we've got this toggle org sticky headers. And over here, we've got the toggle, this says mode line path. And this one here says toggle breadcrumbs. I'll just move myself out of the way. So I'm kind of smaller down here. And yeah, you can't really see me anyway. I should probably be a little larger so that you can actually see me at all, because I think you probably can't see me on the small size screen. But we're going to move this down here, and then we've got toggle mode line path and toggle breadcrumbs. Now, what is it? What do those do? What does toggle mode line path and what does toggle org sticky headers do? Let's have a look inside of this example file. Okay, we're going to open this example file up, and you can see we've got some text in here. So let's say you're working in this text, and you don't know where you are. Let's say you've got 40,000 lines of a book that you are writing, and you're working away, and you don't know, where you are. So one of the things you can do is you can toggle the org sticky headers. So let's do that. Org sticky headers is on. Now you can see stuck to the top of the frame, or rather the window, you can see that it tells us that we're in heading 2. You're in heading 2. Okay, we're going to untoggle the org sticky headers, and we're going to try this breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs, it does the same thing. You can see up in the top here, it says desktop example org file, and then heading 2. It tells us that we are in the heading 2, but it just gives us a little bit of that extra information. Lets you know what project you're in and what file you're in as well. I like the breadcrumbs. I tend to use those breadcrumbs. There's another function that we're going to talk about. We're going to turn those breadcrumbs off and take a look down here in the mode line. This is called the mode line. Oftentimes there's information down here. You know that we're 8% through this file. We know that we are at 35 in the lines from the top of the buffer. We know that we're on the first character, and we've got more information down here. So, and here we've got the mode that we're in, and we're in a file rather than a buffer. And then here we've got this example org file.org. You can see at the top of the frame, we've got the path telling us where we are on the computer system. Kind of small to read. We've got a little toggle for that. So when we hit this path, this functionality that you can just see right down here, just let me move me out of the way. Toggle mode line path. Toggle mode line path is doing exactly what we see down here. We want to get back to, why am I hitting these buttons repeatedly? There's a reason. The reason is that I'm recording a video. So we've got 3 pieces of software here. I'm using Zoom to have the display of myself on the screen rather than OBS. And we've got OBS working in the background, and we've got Emacs working in the background as well. Plus we've got the programs, the small Windows programs, and one of those is this. So depending on which program is in focus, the shortcuts are going to go into that program. So I essentially have to make sure that we are not on Emacs when I'm using the pointer, and that when we're on Emacs, I click on it. Not a big deal, but now you know why I'm doing all this clicking around. So here we're looking at this mode line. You can see users, the user system, the desktop. That's my computer that we're working on, and then the example org file that we're working on. So that is the toggle the path, and we'll just turn that back. We have to click on Emacs here to the file. So we've got the file